It is a law meant to keep child predators in prison for at least 25 years.
The charge, super aggravated sexual assault. It's what a Williamson County jury convicted Greg Kelly of in 2014. He's the former high school football star accused of molesting a 4-year-old boy.
Nonetheless, it is a charge prosecutors are reluctant to use. Tony Plohetsky looked into why. Tony?
Well, Mike and Terry, we looked into how often this charge is used with the case against Greg Kelly unraveling. He is now out of prison on appeal. Since lawmakers created that charge 10 years ago, not even 0.5% of child sexual predators in Texas have been convicted of it. Prosecutors say it is so small because they often lack all of the evidence they need to convict a jury. But for families victimized by child predators, this charge, when it is used, makes it harder for predators to ever strike again.
This is the sweetest, kindest child, and I'm going to get emotional, that you'll ever meet.
Her granddaughter was just 4 years old when a family member started sexually abusing her at a South Austin home where the little girl often stayed. We won't show you either of their faces to protect the child's identity, but the grandmother says she will never forget that day in May 2010 when the young girl told her what was happening.
Because she was afraid. And she did tell me at one point that he told her that if she said anything, he would hurt her, kill her, or kill one of us.
Prosecutors charged the man with the most serious crime under Texas law for child predators. He went to trial where the little girl told the jury everything that happened, and he was sentenced to 50 years in prison.
Good to see you again, as always.
Allison Benish is a former Travis County sex crimes prosecutor and now an adjunct University of Texas law school professor.
I think the initial reaction from prosecutors was that we were pretty thrilled that this was going to be a good thing, that there was going to be an automatic minimal punishment of 25 years.
But over the past decade and more than 26,000 convictions for child sexual abuse, prosecutors have sent just 91 child sexual predators to prison under the tougher law, and only 11 from the Austin area. Benish says that's because child sex crime cases are often hard to prosecute, especially when the victim is so young.
There tends to be no eyewitnesses. They tend to occur in the confines of a relationship between just the perpetrator and the child. Very often there's not medical to corroborate. Very often there's not any type of physical evidence to corroborate. Those are all things that juries will be looking for.
So instead of going forward on that charge, prosecutors often elect to proceed on a lesser charge with a less harsh sentence in hopes of getting a guilty plea. Still, prosecutors say it's a good law, even if they don't often use it.
She suffers with depression and anxiety. She cannot be seen by a male doctor. She has a problem with male teachers. Prison is too good for them, in my opinion.
Now, just to update you on Greg Kelly's case, prosecutors and his defense attorneys are still trying to undo his conviction. A Williamson County judge is expected to issue her recommendations on the case to the state's highest criminal court in the next few weeks. It will likely take that court another few months before issuing a final ruling. Mike and Terry.
Important information, Tony. Thank you.
You bet.